After a very long day here at Westbury High School, it all comes down to this. The 39th Annual Perry County Field Hockey Championship game. And for the second consecutive year, it is the Greenwood Wildcats taking on the Newport Buffaloes. Greenwood, the 7-time defending Perry County champions, is looking for their 8th straight Perry County championship and their 18th in the last 19 years. For Newport Buffaloes, they come to this 1-0 on the year after posting a shutout victory against Susquehanna Blackhawks in 1-0 decision. Greenwood coming off a 2-1 victory against an upset-minded West Prairie Mustangs. West Prairie beat Susquehanna 3-0 in the consolation final, third place for West Prairie. So West Prairie goes to 2-1 on the year, but now here we go, the first of back-to-back straight games for Greenwood against the Newport Buffaloes. These two teams will meet again on Tuesday at Greenwood in a Tri-Valley League matchup. But today it doesn't matter for the Tri-Valley League or playoff positioning. It's all about the Perry County Championship. And this, ladies and gentlemen, it's what it's all about. The Perry County Athletic Directors Field Hockey Tournament Championship flag. A lot of Greenwood on this plaque. The only exception is Susquehanna when they won it in 2014-15 season. And now Newport is looking for their first Perry County Championship since 1989. Newport Buffalo has won back-to-back championships in 1989 and 1988. They have not won it since. And now here they are back-to-back for the second straight Perry County Championship game. A year ago, Greenwood dominated the Buffalo 7-1. And Greenwood is looking for their 25th Perry County Championship in field hockey. Newport is just going for their third. We have the starting lines for you here today. First for the Fisters, they are the Greenwood Wildcats. The goalkeeper is number 1, Lydia Miller. Number 9 is Hannah Schiffer. Number 13, Jordan Strope. Number 14, Naomi Leiter. Number 15, Ella Cyber. Number 18, Allison Howe. Number 20, Gracie Roush. Number 25, Sydney Cameron. Number 31, Ashlyn Taylor. Number 33, Riley Danko. And number 36, Aubrey Wager. And very quickly here for Newport, number 1, Addie Smith is a sophomore. Number 6, Claire Weidenhammer. Number 8, Kyla Conrad. Number 13, Sarah Gottbound. Number 15, Faith Levelsberger. Number 16, Bailey Kuhn. Number 18, Delaney Green. Number 21, Chloe Green. Number 22, Addie Gear. Number 28, Sophia Lawler. And the goalkeeper for Greenwood is number 53, Ella Weidenhammer. As we are about to go now to our public guest announcer Brent Anderson to get us started here. But actually, hold off for a second because we still got the captain's meeting going on, as you can see on your screen. We want to thank everyone at home for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Party YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of Perry County Field Hockey, here for the 39th Annual Perry County Field Hockey Championship game. Got meetings still going on here. 4 quarters, 15 minutes each. And looks like we are about to get underway here for the 39th Annual Perry County Field Hockey Championship. Who will rule supreme in Perry County this year? We're about to find out within the next hour. And here we go with our puck dress announcer Brent Anderson to announce the starting lineups.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to West Perry High School for the 39th Annual Perry County Field Hockey Tournament. Our final game today is our championship, the Greenwood Wildcats versus the Newport Buffaloes. Your championship officials are Susan Truitt and Elizabeth Weiner. And now let's meet today's starters. First for Greenwood. Playing back, wearing number 9, Hannah Schiffer. Playing forward, number 14, Naomi Leiter. Playing mid, number 13, Jordan Strout. Playing back, number 15, Ella Sieber. He plays mid, number 18, Allie Howe. Playing forward, number 20, Gracie Roush. Playing back, number 25, Sydney Cameron. Playing mid, number 31, Ashlyn Taylor. Playing back, number 33, Riley Danko. Playing forward, number 36, Audrey Wegger. And starting in goal, she was number 1, Lydia Miller. The head coach for Greenwood is Kent Hauser. The assistant coaches are Carrie Garenti, Kate Gant, and Kelsey Keener. And now let's meet Newport. Here are their starters. Playing defense, number 1, Adeline Smith. Playing mid, number 15, Faith Lavelsberger. Playing forward, number 6, Claire Weidenhammer. Playing mid, number 8, Kyla Conrad. She plays forward, she wears number 13, Sarah Godbout. Playing defense, number 16, Bailey Kuhn. Playing defense, number 18, Delaney Green. Playing defense, number 21, Chloe Green. Wearing number 22, playing forward, Addison Gear. Wearing number 28, playing mid, Sophia Lawler. And starting in goal, she wears number 53, Ella Weidenhammer. The coach for Newport is Cheryl Capazzoli. The assistant coaches are Kim Potter, Mike Capazzoli, and Jay Luke, Tammy McHenry, Megan Campbell, and Brooke Holland.
This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The Perry County Field Hockey Championship. One of these two teams is going to get out of here with either a massive victory or the first championship in a very long time. What we mean by that, ladies and gentlemen, Newport is looking for their first field hockey championship since they won it in back-to-back years in 1988 and 1999. They have not won it ever since. For Greenwood, what's at stake? Their 8th consecutive Perry County Championship. They have won it every year since 2014. And they are winners of 17 of the last 18 Perry County championships. Got the starting lineups for both teams. Newport is in the white, Greenwood in the blue. And we want to thank everyone at home for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel for his 39th annual Perry County Field Hockey Championship game. Second consecutive year, Newport coming off a 1-0 victory against Susquehanna, and Greenwood surviving a 2-1 upset bid from the West Prairie Mustangs. As Greenwood will get the ball first. And we are about to get rolling. Here we go. The Perry County Championship game is underway. Enjoy it, everybody. As now Greenwood gets the ball first, and they are driving right up the middle once again. And this is a good shot here for number 31. That's Ashlyn Taylor. And that ball goes wide. Newport with possession. And now a drive coming up here for number 13. That's Sarah Godbout. Godbout hanging on, being defended well by Riley Danko. And a foul called against the Buffaloes. Here is Danko. Danko is a senior, ladies and gentlemen, for the Greenwood Wildcats. We have not seen her play last year in the Perry County Championship, but here she is today, getting the start for 39th annual Perry County Championship. The first Perry County Championship of the new school year. Our next Perry County Sports Tournament will be for boys soccer in early October. And this is a breakaway here, and a nice shot, and up and that is off the top of the bar. That did not count. Newport says they did, but apparently it did. It was a great shot for Claire Weidenhammer. Newport fans were thinking, hey, that's a goal, because Newport just stopped. They thought they had it. It was off the top of the bar. That is the second time in this tournament where we have seen a ball going up the post. Susquehanna did that late in the fourth quarter against West Perry. And now here they are, Newport. Claire Weidenhammer early in the game had an opportunity to give Newport an early lead. Greenwood gave up an early lead just 7 minutes into the first quarter against the Mustangs in the first semifinal after Jordan Byers scored a goal 7 minutes into the game to give West Prairie a surprising 1-0 lead. But the player of the game to keep an eye on for Greenwood has to be number 12, Jenna Fuller, who scored both goals for Greenwood. She is not a starter here in the championship. She wasn't a starter either in the semifinals, but we are expecting for her to come in later in this game. And nice cross idea, but intercepted by Newport's Addie Smith. Addie Smith going upfield to find Faith Levelsberger. She did not start in the semifinal against Susquehanna, but she gets the start here in the championship. And this ball almost intercepted by Kyla Conrad. And Newport defense. Great pressure there by number 31, Ashlyn Taylor for Greenwood. Head coach for Newport is Chera Capasoli. And if you remember a couple years ago in the semifinal, this game ended in a controversy in overtime that sent the player down to the bench and gave Greenwood a one-goal advantage, which gave Greenwood an early advantage. So this is a huge rivalry with the two best programs in Perry County field hockey. And here they are facing off for the Perry County Championship. And the next game for these two teams are again against each other, as these two teams will meet again on Tuesday at Greenwood in a Tri-Valley League matchup. This game right here does not count towards the Tri-Valley League standings, but it does impact your position in the District 3 power rankings. So this is a huge game for both these programs that neither one of them can afford to lose. Unfortunately, one has to end because there is no ties in this championship game. There has to be a winner. Here is Bailey Koo now going up middle to find Sarah Godbout. Sarah Godbout going upfield, and she's going to find that's Claire Whitingham, who had a great shot at the beginning and going past one defender. She's got to take a shot and up the cross in the middle. Goalkeeper is way out, away from the box. The goalkeeper is Lydia Miller. That's a big break there for the Greenwood Wildcats. But Newport will still have possession. Actually, this has got to be a corner opportunity now for the Newport Buffaloes. First corner of the game, and it goes to the Newport Buffaloes. Number 10, Kylie Hall number 18, Delaney Green to bring in the corner. And a soft roller. Good passing right here for the Buffaloes. A shot here for Sophia Lawler, who scored the one goal for Newport against Susquehanna. Lawler is the player of the game to watch out on the Newport side. And now this ball gets away from Addie Smith, being defended well by Ashlyn Taylor. And Greenwood ball. A big student section for Greenwood here today, and so far they cannot be too happy with what they're seeing from the Greenwood Wildcats. As here comes a shot, and a shot for number 13, and we got a turnover. It was a great opportunity for Sarah Godbout right in front of the box, but swing and miss draws the foul, and that will be a turnover for Newport. A costly mistake for the Buffaloes, as there was nobody in front of Godbout. That could easily been of first goal of the game. And now we have possession here for Newport after the foul. Some West Prairie field hockey players looking on the Prairie County Championship. West Prairie, you got to give them credit. They had an incredible day today, almost getting an upset against Greenwood in the semifinals, but ultimately lost 2-1 in the semifinals. That was before getting their first win in the Prairie County tournament since 2016 in the consolation game. A 3-0 victory for West Prairie against Susquehanna. It's also the first time in program history for Susquehanna to be shut out twice in the Prairie County tournament. For Newport, this is just their second game of the year. They start the season today, while everyone else already have one game in the books. Greenwood, before today, had a 5-0 victory on the road this past Wednesday at East Pennsboro. And now here they are, 2-0 on the year. We're going to go 3-0 to start the year against Newport for their 25th consecutive championship, and now here's the opportunity and a great block. What a save there. Claire Whitingham again with a spectacular shot, and Greenwood fans are ecstatic. Ashlyn Taylor was right where she needed to be. She got her stick up high to make a spectacular save when the goalkeeper was on the ground. What a fantastic play for the Greenwood Wildcats. Wow. That's how much this Prairie County Championship means to both teams. Whenever you see one person not doing their job right, you go in and do it for them. And that's exactly what Ashlyn Taylor just did when Lydia Miller was down on the ground after making another save. Over here now, good run here for Rebecca Brinzer. She just came in for Greenwood a few moments ago. And now Brinzer running upfield inside the 10-yard line, looking for a cross, looking for number 33, Riley Denko. And instead it goes out. It's still got to be Greenwood possession. Now opportunity here for Newport. Had to bat that one out of the way, taken by Carla Conrad. Carla Conrad showing off her big time speed. A big swing and a miss. That is dangerous right there as Ashland Taylor and the Wildcats take over. And that ball going towards the Newport bench, and Newport has got to take over just outside the 40-yard line. Over here now is Sophia Lawler, who scored a 1 goal against Susquehanna in the semifinal to give Newport the semifinal victory. And back here to Weinhammer. She has 2 great shots on the day, but bad breaks. She really, ideally, Claire Weidenhammer, the senior forward, should have 2 goals already. But first one went off the top of the bar, and the second shot was an excellent save by a defender right at the line of net. And now a big breakaway here for Greenwood, as Greenwood going upfield inside the 10 and passing it back, but nobody is there. A long pass here gets away from Leah Stuck. And here's a long shot. No, that goes in! Rebecca Brinzer, Ashlyn Taylor with this goal. And just like that, the Greenwood Wildcats struck the board first. The Wildcats get a 1-0 lead thanks to a goal from Ashlyn Taylor. And now Greenwood was trying to move upfield but could not do it. Just over 3 minutes left to go. We're going to reset the clock here on our scoreboard in just a few seconds so we can get exactly where the time is supposed to be. But here's another opportunity here for for Greenwood. And now a substitution coming in here for Newport Buffaloes. Number 14, Lexi Severing coming in for the Buffaloes. And that is going to be a corner coming up here for the Wildcats. The first corner of the game for Greenwood. Corner played in. A long shot. Great save there for Ella Weidenhammer. There's a long shot, and that gets past the goalkeeper, but goes wide anyway. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. As Greenwood strikes first, it's 1-0 for Ashlyn Taylor. Getting the goal, and Greenwood gets the ball here at the 25-yard line. Man, that Greenwood student section got all fired up, didn't they? This is a local rivalry. These two schools is the closest Perry County rivalry as it gets. These schools are separated by less than 5 miles. Like pretty much you can run to each school. And great shot there for number 13, Jordan Straup. But great jumping effort for Ella Weidenhammer. Denies the goal opportunity. Final minute here in the first quarter. Greenwood still maintained possession after the big save from Weidenhammer. Newport not getting a lot of chances here in the late in the third quarter, and a long pass goes past everybody. It's got to go all the way up to the goalkeeper, Lydia Miller, and she badly misses it, and that will go out of bounds. Newport now has to hurry upfield as they get up to the 25-yard line. Now they try to start at 20. It has to be at the 25, and now here we go, Newport. And now a corner coming up here for Newport. This will wrap up the first quarter, but Newport will have this opportunity to try to tie this game up. Clock goes to 0. But Roosevelt Hockey, you have a penalty corner. You can make this play before the end of the quarter. Corner played in. Shot here for Weidenhammer. And it's on one stick and off the other. And Newport is saying that went off a Greenwood player and they will get the call. Newport has another opportunity before the end of the first quarter. Clock is at 0. But it's another corner here for Newport as they'll get another opportunity. Man, that was close. Back-to-back shots and great defense. Ball went off the other side of the net, so she has to go to the other side. What a tournament we have had, ladies and gentlemen. We're only 15 minutes into the championship game, and this is already turning out to be a fantastic game. And this ball roll out, and that will do it. Greenwood survives the last second corner attempt, but the Wildcats for Greenwood have a 1-0 lead thanks to a goal from Ashlyn Cater. We'll be right back to start the second quarter. You're watching the 39th annual Perry County Field Hockey Championship game. Greenwood versus Newport, exclusively on the West Perry Athletic Department YouTube channel. We'll be right back to start the second quarter. We are back here now for the second quarter of the 39th annual Perry County Field Hockey Championship game. 1-0 is the score in favor of the Greenwood Wildcats after a goal from Ashlyn Cater. Gives the Wildcats a 1-0 lead, and that's the scoring summary. But really, this score should be different for both teams, as Newport had numerous chances to score, especially when number 6, the senior, Claire Weidenhammer, had 2 fantastic shots. Well, first shot on goal was off the top of the bar, and the second shot was right where a Greenwood defender needed to be when the goalkeeper was down on the ground. So really this should be, in my opinion, a 2-1 lead for Newport, but the score is totally different from here, 1-0, but I have a good thing for number 6, Claire Weinhammer of Newport. She's got to score eventually because already she's taking 2 great shots and they were both very close. Like as close as they get for a goal. Waiting here for one more Newport player to get on the field, and we are about to get started here with our second quarter, 15 more minutes before halftime. And here we go. The first pass goes way out, and Greenwood was going to have the ball first, but instead it's going to be Newport possession right off the whistle of the second quarter. And possession taken away here. Maybe this is some kind of strategy, like Greenwood. Like some teams, believe it or not, do better when they're under pressure, when they get on the defensive side of the ball with an early lead. Like some of those teams are actually better under pressure. We saw that in the Little League World Series this past summer when Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania team, they were fantastic throughout all summer. They were unbeaten in elimination games. They lost their first game in the state championship tournament, and then they had to come all the way back and beat Greencastle twice to win the state championship. Then in the regionals, they lost in the first round of the regionals, and then later came back to win the regional. Then in the World Series at Williamsport, they lost their first game in Texas, and then they won 3 or 4 games to end up losing to Texas again for their only loss in an elimination game that year, which is fantastic. And so that's what I mean for Greenwood right here, because sometimes when you give Newport the ball, they're better on defense rather than offense when they have an early lead. I mean, I know baseball and field hockey are 2 completely different sports, but it's a good example of why some teams are just better under pressure. So Greenwood 1-0 lead from Ashton Taylor. And turnover here, Greenwood with possession. Starting to get hot and muggy here at West Prairie High School. Beautiful day in Prairie County, but the game time temperature for this one is 87 degrees. Getting a little hot, and it's got to get hotter later today before the sun goes down. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is not our last broadcast of the day. If you're a West Prairie soccer fan, we encourage you to come back later at 6 o'clock when we have West Prairie boys soccer in action here at Mustang Stadium against the Northern Polar Bears. That game will start at 6 o'clock. Junior varsity game will start immediately following this Perry County Field Hockey Championship game. But that game won't be broadcast live on YouTube, unfortunately. We do apologize for that. And now back and forth defenses here for both teams. And almost a big stop there for Lawler. Lawler had the 1 goal in the semifinal against Susquehanna. But so far today, the story for Newport has been Claire Weidenhammer, the senior. Senior forward had 2 spectacular shots. And got a couple of substitutions coming in now for Greenwood. Number 10, Kylie Hall, coming back in for the Wildcats. And right here now is Sarah Godbout. And she was looking for number 14, Lexi Sering, who just came back in for Greenwood. Less than 5 minutes, about 4 minutes into the second quarter, and now Greenwood is threatening here, looking for somebody to pass it to. Is Sering, and actually no, that was Godbout, but she could not find anybody. Great defense there by the Newport Lady Buffaloes. Back to the 25-yard line. Greenwood with possession after the ball went past the end zone. Claire Weinhammer. And there she goes. There goes number 13. That's Sarah Gottbaut. And Gottbaut being defended well. As here comes the Buffaloes. Actually, no, that's Cormay Racing-er. Newport threatening here, and a bad swing and a miss there. Bad dribble easily intercepted by the Wildcats. And here come the Wildcats again. Can't tell from up here who that is, but a nice forward pass here. And a shot, a great block there for Chloe Green. Chloe Green with a fantastic block there up the middle in front of the net. Up next here is Sophia Lawler. Lawler taking the ball back. And it's Greenwood ball. Number 25, Macon Foltz just coming in for Newport now. There's swing, a nice block up the middle in front of the box. And here is Foltz. And it's got to be Newport possession. 5 minutes into the second quarter. Greenwood, Ashlyn Taylor. The one goal is the difference right now. Another foul, Newport. Oh, the middle here for Molly Wright. Or no, that's Claire Weinhammer. Here comes Weinhammer, and she's going to look for number 22. That's Addie Gear. Addie Gear going up the right side of the field, and she's going to look for a cross to Weinhammer. Here is Weinhammer being defended well by number 15, Ella Cyber. And it's a turnover for the Buffaloes. Greenwood gets possession. That ball rolls out. Newport has possession. And another foul. Greenwood to hang on. Clouds starting to break up a little bit. It was a very cloudy morning. But now it's starting to see some patches of blue sky. Here's Lexi Saring for Newport. And over here to Claire Weidenhammer. Weidenhammer finding Sophia Lawler. Lawler losing the ball there to number 12, Jenna Fuller. Excuse me, no, that's number 10, Sophie Myers, actually. Here's a long run here for the Wildcats. That is number 21, Rebecca Brinzer. She scored one goal. Or no, excuse me, she didn't score any goals in the semifinal against West Perry. Yeah, Jenna Ford, number 21, was the only goal scorer for Greenwood in the semifinal against the Mustangs. Great defensive stop there for number 33, Riley Danko, but could not get the pass off, and he commits a turnover, but it's Greenwood possession anyway. And a long run, a shot here for Rebecca Brinzer. And Greenwood has the ball. 6:20 left to go here in the second quarter. No halftime report here for the championship game. So we'll take a brief break between the second and third quarter for halftime. These two teams will meet again on Tuesday at Greenwood. And now here is number 19. That's Cormay Racinger for Newport. as Riesinger could not hang on. Here now is Addie Smith. Over here now to Megan Foltz. And intercepted. And intercepted right back. And intercepted again. This back and forth passes. And another interception. Are you kidding me? Over here comes the shot. And she badly misses. That's number 14, Naomi Leiter. And a long pass, but no Newport Buffalo there, and that's going to just roll out of bounds for Greenwood possession. Not a bad idea right there, probably looking for Weidenhammer. Or no, number 20, Lillian 23, McKenna Buffington, who just came in for Newport. Less than 5 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Here's Ashlyn Taylor, who scored the 1 goal for Greenwood. Quick breakaway there, but it goes nowhere except right to a Greenwood defender. Here is Taylor now. Taylor being taken away by Megan Foltz. Foltz finding Lawler. And Lawler trying, building up some excellent pressure here before going over to Addie Gear. And Addie Gear draws the foul. Greenwood maintains possession. And that ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ashlyn Taylor. And a long pass and almost intercepted there by Leah Stuck. But goes past her and it's got to go out of bounds for Newport possession anyway, but past midfield. Man, that is one of the best student sections I've ever heard for a field hockey game. That is just fantastic. The school spirit runs high with the Greenwood Wildcats. And a tough shot and a big block there for Ashlyn Taylor. And right there is number 13, Jordan Straub with the interception and down around one defender, but not another. And Ashlyn Straub for Greenwood seems to be limping a little bit. She's got that knee brace on her right leg. Well, now she's starting to run out, so she's got to be okay. So Newport's got to have the ball at the 25-yard line. And here we go, but Newport passes it back and forth here, and losing possession is Lexi Sering. I think this Greenwood student section is starting to get in the minds of the Newport Lady Buffaloes. And not that time. Here is number 19, Cormae Riesinger, and a shot goes just wide. Not a bad shot there by Riesinger in the final 90 seconds of the second quarter. That could have tied the game up. It was so close. That's the third shot that we have seen from Newport that was literally inches away from going in. Newport does not have a lot of opportunities in this game, but every time they take one, it's very close. Well, you would think that Newport's going to score eventually. They keep taking those kind of shots. And now a big run here for the Wildcats on the far side of the field, right next to the goal line. A shot that goes in! Trying to figure out who scored that goal, but it's now 2-0 for the Wildcats. Get confirmation here in just a second. And yep, that is Ashlyn Taylor again, her second goal of the game, and now looking for more of the Wildcats. Final 30 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Ashlyn Taylor, her second goal of the game in the Perry County Championship game. Turns out our clock is at 0, but it's actually about 10 seconds left. Do apologize for that. Our scoreboard on our screen is at 0, but now it's actually at 0, and we have reached halftime here at West Perry High School, halfway through the 39th annual Perry County Championship game, and Greenwood has a 2-0 advantage thanks to 2 goals from Ashlyn Taylor. As we have said, halftime will be back in 5 minutes for the start of the third quarter. You're watching the 39th annual Perry County Field Hockey Tournament Championship game, Greenwood versus Newport, exclusively on the West Perry Athletic Park YouTube channel. We'll be right back in 5 minutes for the start of the third quarter. We are back here now for the third quarter after a quick 5-minute halftime. And the storyline is the Greenwood Wildcats looking to win their 8th consecutive Perry County Championship and winning their 18th championship in the last 19 years. The only time within that 19-year span where Greenwood did not win the Perry County Championship was in 2014 when Susquehanna won the Perry County Championship that year. And Susquehanna did beat Greenwood that year. But Greenwood, for the last several years since 2006, has been in the, actually since 2001, but Greenwood has been in the Perry County Championship every single year since 2001. And now here they are with a 2-0 lead thanks to 2 goals from Ashlyn Taylor, the senior, getting 2 goals in the first half. 1 in the first, 1 in the second. As here we go, underway here for the third quarter. Greenwood up 2-0. Newport getting the ball first, but right away is number 25 Megan Foltz being pressured by the Greenwood defense. Remember a year ago that this is a rematch from last year's championship game when Greenwood beat the Buffaloes 7-1. But here is a totally different ball game for the Greenwood Wildcats. They survived an upset bid from the West Prairie Mustangs in the semifinals. Final score was 2-1 for Greenwood against West Prairie. And then Newport surviving a tight defensive battle, surviving 1-0 against Susquehanna Blackhawks. And now here they are, Newport down 2-0, thanks to Ashlyn Taylor from Greenwood scoring 2 goals. And now another opportunity goes wide of the net, nowhere close. Not that there for the Greenwood goalkeeper Lydia Miller. That's Newport trying to cut this deficit in half. Still 30 more minutes. Actually now 29 more minutes left to go as we are a minute into the third quarter. 29 more minutes for Newport to get back into this game. And 1 goal would do just that. Nice passing here for Greenwood. Going up the middle for Ashlyn Taylor. Taylor blowing past everybody. Here comes Ashlyn Taylor in a possible breakaway inside the 10. And she was looking back but nobody was there. But she hangs on to the ball. She takes a shot off the side of the net. But it's going to be a corner anyway for the Greenwood Wildcats. I want to take a look at this student section. It's not very big, but they are making some noise right now. Well, probably most of the students in that student section are at a concession stands right now. 13 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Just 2 minutes in to the second half. As Greenwood looking to extend their lead. Now some of the Newport fans are starting to make some noise, because that's all that Greenwood fans have been doing so far. And for some reason, there was something wrong with that corner opportunity for Greenwood, but Greenwood still maintained possession. Whistle blown. Newport will take over. This is Lexi Saring, and she swings and misses, takes a second hack at it, and gets it out, but easily intercepted by Jordan Stroup. And ball taken away here. Here is Addie Gear. Addie Gear looking up for Claire Weidenhammer. She has had spectacular shots in the first half. Had 3 of them, in fact. But they were just inches away from scoring a goal. This could be a totally different ball game as Weidenhammer, you would think. But she's going to score later in this game, and she just might do that. Over here now is Naomi Leiter being defended well, and she's going to get intercepted by the other 14, Lexi Saring. Ball intercepted again, this time by Jordan Stroup. And Greenwood hang on. You'll think a third goal might just be enough for the Greenwood Wildcats to win their 8th straight Perry County Championship. But now here comes up the left sideline. This is Corey May Reisinger. Corey May Reisinger being defended well by Hannah Schiffer. Passing it back to Leia Stuck. They start looking for a cross, but gets intercepted there by Danica Sorenko. Or excuse me, Gracie Roush, excuse me. And that ball goes out at midfield. Newport ball. Okay, past midfield. Pass intended for Reisinger is good, and she's got to get fouled. And it's going to be Newport ball again. And that ball was last deflected off of number 13, Jordan Straub, and that's going to be Newport possession at the 25-yard line after going past the net into the end zone. And pass down the middle, no good. Greenwood ball on the foul. 10 minutes left to go, 5 minutes into the third quarter. There's a run here for Sydney Karen. First time mentioning her name in this championship game. She had a couple of big runs in the semifinal win against West Perry. And here is number 16, Bailey Kuhn for Newport. Being defended well, and she gets it down, and nice high sticking there for Newport. That was off for Megan Foltz, but Greenwood taking it away, and Newport getting right back. Nice job there for Megan Foltz. And now long pass, almost just got away from Addie Gear. Addie Gear building up on the pressure, building up on Allison Howe. And now Gear gets the ball. She's looking for somebody down the middle, and a dive and a shot, and that goes in! Addie Gear with the first goal of the game. It was only a matter of time before Newport would get on the board, and here they do, less than 9 minutes left in the third quarter. And now Newport, or Greenwood, is going to call a timeout with 8 minutes and 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Wow, what a game here, ladies and gentlemen. 2-1, no shutout here in the championship. And Newport, just like that, is back in this game. We're gonna take a quick break here for this Greenwood timeout. You are watching the 2022 Perry County Field Hockey Championship game, Greenwood versus Newport, exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube page. We'll be right back after this Greenwood timeout. Back here after the Greenwood timeout, but that was after Addie Gear for Newport cuts the Greenwood lead in half. It's now 2-1 in favor of the Wildcats, and this game just got a little bit more interesting. Now a 1-goal lead. We have seen this twice, a 1-goal game for both of these teams in the semifinal. And now here we are in the championship with a 1-goal game. Newport is fighting back from a 2-0 deficit, now cutting the lead in half. 8:53 left to go in the third quarter. As we are back after the Greenwood timeout, and Greenwood a high ball, it goes nowhere except right to Newport Sophia Lawler. And Lawler being taken away by number 36 Aubrey Weger. And now a long pass here, it goes nowhere except right to the Greenwood defense. And Newport fans are starting to get fired up here as they now know they are back in this game. Still got a little bit of work to do, but the atmosphere here is getting electric right now. The two closest schools to each other in Perry County giving it all they got for the 39th annual Perry County Championship. Remember what's at stake here, ladies and gentlemen. Newport has the fewest championships of all four schools in Perry County in field hockey. They only have two. When they won back-to-back championships in 1988 and 1989, that shot will go wide, but it was off a Newport defender, so Greenwood will maintain possession here. Greenwood is looking for their 8th consecutive Perry County championship. Newport looking for their first since 1999 and just their 3rd in program history. And now here comes the Newport Buffaloes. And now we have a corner coming up. Corner coming up here. Greenwood student section getting all fired up now as the Wildcats have this corner opportunity here. And here's a shot. A great save there by Ella Weidenhammer. Another shot being kicked away, and a great defensive stop there for number 21. That is Chloe Green for Newport. And we have a timeout on the field. And we got a penalty shot coming up here. Penalty stroke coming up here for the Greenwood Wildcats. That's just going to be number 13, Jordan Straup, to take this chance and give Greenwood back a 2-1 lead. Jordan Straup with the penalty. Just 7 yards out. Jordan Straup for Greenwood. Goalkeeper Ella Weinhammer for Newport. Looking to make this a 2-goal lead once again for the Wildcats. Greenwood student section on their feet. Shot. Goal. As Jordan Straub gets her first goal of the day, and it's back to a 2-goal lead for the Greenwood Wildcats, 3-1, with 6:40 left to go here in the third quarter. What a game here, ladies and gentlemen. Back to a 2-goal lead. Greenwood has the lead 3-1 now. So Jordan Straub with the penalty shot. And now Newport has some work to do. Pass intercepted by Addie Smith. Taken in by Jordan Straub. Straub, who just had that penalty shot. That penalty goal. And now Greenwood looking to add on. Whatever Greenwood head coach had to say to her Mustangs. Head coach is Kent Hauser, and a shot, and it's up high, and it's got to be a foul on the Greenwood Wildcats. Newport will have possession. 6 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Greenwood back to a 2-goal lead. 3-1 is our score. And a high stick, and that is going to be a corner coming up here for the Wildcats. Greenwood waiting for the signal. And here it goes. Very soft liner. Not even past the 10-yard line. Over here now is number 33. That's Riley Danko with a shot. And that gets off the net. And it'll be Newport possession, I think. No, it's got to be Greenwood ball. Turns out we haven't started that clock yet on our scoreboard, but we will in just 2 seconds. And there we go. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. And that ball taken away by Addie Smith. Addie Smith with room to run up in front and got Newport Buffalo up ahead of her. And Addie Smith got to take a miracle shot from outside the 10. It'll go out. It was deflected off of number 25 for Greenwood. That's Sydney Cameron. A big playoff-like atmosphere for the Perry County Championship. These two teams know each other so well, facing each other every year in the Perry County Tournament and facing each other twice every year in the Tri-Valley League, and sometimes even in the District 3 playoffs in the single A level. But these two teams always put on a show. It's a totally different game from a year ago when Greenwood beat Newport 7-1 in the Perry County Championship. Now only up 3-1 in the third quarter, and a shot is off the goalkeeper. Good shot there for Corey May Racsinger as that goes off the goalkeeper Lydia Miller. Newport still having possession. So here's now it's Delaney Green down the middle, off the leg of Megan Foltz, and that's going to be Greenwood possession. A quick fast break here for the Wildcats, but no foul. Foul is called on the Wildcats. These two teams, once again, as I mentioned before, they will face each other again on Tuesday in their next game at Greenwood in Tri-Valley League action. This game right here does not count towards the Tri-Valley League standings, because these two teams will face each other twice in their respective home fields. Tuesday will be at Greenwood. Nice dribbling back and forth here for the Wildcats. Dribbling it back in dangerous territory. You do not want to give up the ball right there with nobody around to help you. And that ball is taken away by Sophia Lawler. Newport has a chance here as it goes past one defender but not another. And now this ball is taken back here by Kala Conrad. Final 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Newport desperately needing to score to get back into this game. And now an opportunity here for Greenwood's got to get in front of two Newport defenders and got past one but not the other. As that Greenwood has an opportunity here, and this is looking good for the Wildcats, and a shot is got to be blocked. And a corner coming up here for the Wildcats. A great one there for Riley Danko. As the Wildcats will have a corner coming up in the final minute of the third quarter. 30 seconds left to go, count up here in the third quarter. Greenwood trying to extend their lead to 3 goals. And here comes the shot, and it's kicked away by Ella Weidenhammer, the Newport goalie, as the corner goes to waste. but Greenwood will still have possession inside the 15-yard line. Final 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Greenwood trying to get one more goal, and they're going to have an opportunity to do just that. A corner will wrap up the third quarter. As Greenwood will look for an opportunity, they're going to bring everybody in, all the defenders, because they know that Newport will not get another chance in this quarter. So the entire Greenwood team is up for this quarter. Smart strategy here for the Wildcats. It's 11 against 5. And we have a whistle blown here. Clock is at 0. And we're going to do it again, I think. See what the official is saying. I don't know. I don't know what the ruling of that is, but they're just going to try it again. Now it's 10 on 5. I guess you have to have one player in the midfield with the rest of the Newport team. There's a shot. That goes off, and a tough shot. And Newport's just going to throw this ball out, and that will conclude the third quarter. Greenwood gets a penalty stroke, and it's good for Jordan Straub in the third quarter as the Greenwood Wildcats are now 15 minutes away from clinching their 25th championship in program history. We'll be right back in 2 minutes for the start of the fourth and final quarter here in the 39th annual Perry County Field Hockey Championship Tournament. We'll be right back in less than 2 minutes. We are back here for the fourth and final quarter of the 39th annual Perry County Field Hockey Team Tournament. Greenwood with a 3-1 advantage. It all started with Greenwood having a 2-0 lead at halftime, with Ashton Taylor scoring 2 goals for the Wildcats. And then Newport cut the lead in half with Addie Gear, the sophomore, getting the first goal of the game for Newport. But then Jordan Straub, later in the third quarter, got a penalty stroke that was successfully applied. And that is our score total right now, with 15 minutes left to go. And here we go. Final 15 minutes. Enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen. We are in for an exciting finish. Newport trying to win their first Perry County Championship since 1989. And Greenwood, with a 3-1 lead, is looking for their 8th consecutive Perry County Championship. And it comes down in 15 minutes. Remember, both of these teams will be in action against each other again on Tuesday in Tri-Valley League action over at Millersburg when Greenwood hosts Newport. A neutral field here in beautiful western Perry County in Elliotsburg. As now the Wildcats looking to hang on and possibly get one more goal. You would think a free goal cushion could be enough for the Wildcats. We can only imagine, as Greenwood has yet to get that far. And now Newport. This is Cormay Racsinger. And Racsinger losing the ball there to number 31, Austin Taylor, who scored 2 goals. And now Newport ball. Have you ever thought of becoming a PECO District 3 official? You ever thought of becoming a referee for field hockey, football, soccer, cross country, volleyball, basketball, wrestling, baseball and softball, and track and field? Now's your chance. Go to PIAAD3.org to find out how you can become a District 3 official. Again, that is PIAAD3.org. You can see on the other side of the bleachers, that is Northern, the Northern Polar Bears boys soccer team. That is our next broadcast after today. Later tonight at 6 o'clock when West Prairie boys soccer takes the field for the second time this season. And first time tonight when the West Prairie boys Mustangs taking on the Northern Polar Bears. That game will be broadcast live starting at 6 o'clock. Junior varsity boys to play this game. Play their game immediately following this championship game. The JV game won't be streamed live on YouTube, but we can catch the varsity game starting at 6 o'clock. So the Polar Bears are now watching, as we still have yet to see any word on the West Prairie boys soccer team, but Polar Bears over there right now are watching what has already been a great championship game. Despite having a 2-goal lead, this has been a very even contest. A very even tournament, to say the least. And now Greenwood with an opportunity. They're going to take a shot. A great block there for Delaney Green. And now a corner coming up here for the Wildcats. Greenwood not very successful on the corner opportunities in this tournament. They only scored 1, and that was in this game. And here's Ashton Taylor now. Ashton Taylor looking for her 3rd goal of the game, possibly looking for a hat trick, but she swings and misses at that one. Too high, too close to defender Kyle Conrad, so that's going to be a turnover. A 2-goal lead sounds like a very comfortable lead, but Newport is battling hard here to try to get back into this game. They never led in this Perry County Championship game. And now an opportunity here. Going down the middle, looking for added gear was McKenna Buffington, but to no avail. A turnover here. Number 28, Sophia Lawler coming back in for Newport now. As here is Addie Gear, who scored the 1 goal for Newport in this game. And now we got a corner opportunity for the Buffaloes. 10 minutes left to go. 5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Somebody is going to win the Perry County Championship either for the 3rd time or a 25th time. Newport with the least amount of championships in Perry County. Greenwood has the most. And that's a turnover, and not going to allow the fast break is the official. Not going to allow number 18, Allison Howe, to go forward. Ball has to be taken right at the spot of the foul, and Howe did not do that. Great stop there for Faith Livelsberger. First time mentioning her name in the game. And that ball goes out of bounds. Greenwood still with the ball. One thing that has always been on everyone's mind heading into this tournament, can the Greenwood Wildcats be stopped? Because they have just flat out dominated this tournament throughout the history of this tournament. 39 years now this tournament has been going on. West Prairie won the first 3 championships from 1984 to 86. But ever since then, it's been mostly Greenwood. 39 tournaments, Greenwood has won 24 of them. You do the math. 15 times that Greenwood has not won the Perry County Championships. Only 15 times. 39 years. That is just amazing. West Prairie almost pulled off the upset bid after getting an early lead in the first quarter. Ashlyn Taylor scored 2 goals as well for Greenwood in the semifinal game. And overall, she has 4 goals in this game. Very impressive day for Ashlyn Taylor. Or actually, I take that back. It was actually Jenna Fuller, who did not come into the game at all for some reason. Hopefully she's okay. She scored 2 goals for Greenwood in the semifinal against West Perry. But Jenna Fuller, a senior, nowhere to be seen in this championship game. Newport possession on the far corner here. And another stop here, but a nice stop here for Newport. That is number 15, Faith Livelsberger, and a shot goes off the side. Not a bad shot there for Corey May Rieslinger. Rieslinger is a freshman for the Buffaloes. Now over halfway through the fourth quarter, and Newport needs 2 goals in 6 minutes to get back into this game. Crowd getting very silent here towards the end of this game, but you think a goal from Newport. Look at this big crowd here at West Prairie. Get very loud here if Newport can score a goal here. A goal here for Greenwood could very well end it. And Newport will have to wait another year to win a Perry County Championship. That ball is intercepted from behind for Corey Riesinger, and that ball goes past everybody. Desperation time coming up here for Newport. 5.5 minutes left to go. And easy interception there for Livelsberger again. Livelsberger trying to find somebody, but there was nobody in front. And not good ball handling here for, that's number 28, Sophia Lawler. And a foul here, Newport possession. Inside the 20. And here comes Addie Gear. And no, they're saying it's Greenwood possession. Newport thought they had it, and so did everyone else here, but nope, turned out to be Greenwood ball. And this ball taken in by Gear. Here, nice shot down the middle, but not handled well by Leia Stuck. And Greenwood, I think they're just trying to hang on to this ball for a final 4 minutes. Probably don't even want to think about getting another goal, even though that would definitely decide the outcome of this game. A couple Greenwood fans getting a little frustrated by letting all this time for Newport to hang on to the ball and possibly get back into this game. As this is Leah Stuck now, and she draws the foul. 3.5 minutes left to go here in regulation. But Newport needs to hurry. They need 2 goals to get back into this game. 1 goal will not do it. You need 2 of them. And now here's a takeaway here. And shot down the middle and taken by Adegear. Takes a shot, but it's blocked there by Ella Cyber. Three minutes left to go. As Greenwood is just hanging on here, but Newport needs to do everything they can to score 2 goals in the final 3 minutes. And pass down the middle, not a bad idea, but it's intercepted and cleared away by the Wildcats. That's Newport without possession. Newport needing to hurry. 2.5 minutes left to go. So it wasn't a very dominant performance for Greenwood today by any means. They're used to blowing out their opponents, but they most likely will get the job done here anyway with 2 very close games with just 2 minutes left to go. Greenwood just buying the ball away. This is the kind of pressure I was talking about that Greenwood does better, and they are better when they are on the defensive side. They will score a goal when they need to, but right now they don't necessarily need to score a goal. They can if they want to, but that one they just bat away, and it's got to go all the way past the line. Got 95 seconds left to go. Now it's Allison Howe for Newport. Or excuse me, no, that's Delaney Green, sorry. And here is Gear. Gear scored a 1 goal for Newport in the second quarter. Nice pass intended for Stuck. But she gets stuck. And now Newport with an opportunity. A shot is off the goalkeeper. An opportunity here for Newport. And that is off the stick. And it goes wide. A nice opportunity there for Faith Lewisberger here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. And there's the foul. And that should be all she wrote here for the 39th annual Perry County Field Hockey Tournament. And nice dribbling there for number 14, Naomi Leiter for Greenwood. Final 10 seconds to go here. And for a Perry County record, 25th time, the Greenwood Wildcats are the Perry County champions. Perry County champions for the 25th time and the 8th consecutive time. And for now 18 of the last 19 years, the Greenwood Wildcats are on top of the Perry County Mountain. Now remember, like the student sections here are saying goodbye to Newport, but don't say goodbye too soon, boys, because you gotta face each other again on Tuesday in Greenwood Field, as Greenwood wins 3-1 to win their 25th Perry County Championship in program history. Now heading over to the presentation of the Perry County Championship plaque being awarded to Greenwood from our West Prairie Athletic Director, Ryan Anderson.
Ryan Anderson will present the Greenwood Wildcats with the Perry County Field Hockey Championship Trophy. Congratulations, Greenwood Wildcats, 2022 Perry County Field Hockey Champions.
Hey, it's not like they had that feeling before, but it never gets old for the Greenwood Wildcats. 25th times, their 8th consecutive year. Perry County champions and Greenwood fans taking it all in, as well with their fellow Greenwood Wildcats. That is going to do it for us here. Our final scores throughout the tournament in the semifinals. Greenwood beat West Prairie in the semifinals 2-1. Newport beat Susquehanna 1-0. West Prairie beat Susquehanna 3-0 in the third place game. And now here in the championship game, Greenwood wins the 3-1 for the Perry County Championship. 8 in a row for the Kings, or should I say Queens, of Perry County Field Hockey. Our next Perry County tournament will be in early October right here in Mustang Stadium, where we have boys soccer in action in the annual tri-meet for West Perry, Newport, and Greenwood for the Perry County Championship. We are excited for that tournament as well. Our next broadcast here on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel will be later tonight at 6 o'clock, where we have West Prairie boys soccer against the Northern York Polar Bears. That game will start at 6 o'clock. We hope you stick around for that later on at 6 o'clock. And our Perry County Field Hockey Player of the Game goes to Greenwood's Ashlyn Taylor. What a day for her today. She scored 2 goals in the first half. And that was enough. That was the difference for Greenwood to win their 8th consecutive Perry County Championship. That's going to do it for us here at Mustang Stadium. On behalf of our athletic director at West Prairie, Ryan Anderson, our public director, Officer Brent Anderson, our high school principal, Chris Ron, and all of us here at West Prairie High School, I am Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of Perry County Field Hockey, just for today, ladies and gentlemen, just for today, as I'll be back as the Golden Pipes for boys soccer later tonight against the Northern York Polar Bears. We'll see you then in 6. Congratulations to the Greenwood Wildcats on winning their 8th consecutive Perry County Championship. Good night. And happy Labor Day weekend, everybody.